Hello peoples, you with Headset on Gammacup, and today we're doing a nice little overview of Arkaden for my viewers. Alright, fantastic. Alright boys, you know the drill. Here's 1, 2, 3. These are the spawn points you're going to spawn around the map, and I'll tell you when. Here's the initial spawn of the Spetsnaz, and the initial spawn of the SAS. Domination, by the way. A flag, B flag, C flag. Okay, let's get straight down to it. When are you going to spawn at 1? Boys, you're mostly going to spawn at 1 when they have A flag and B flag. They're going to be coming at you from this place, where the magnificent Australian flag marks it, and probably from 3. So you're going to want to watch out. 2, when are you going to spawn at 2? Alright, now ladies and gents, you're probably going to spawn at 2 once again, when almost definitely when they have B and A. You might have A, but still, they're going to be charging at you. They're going to be coming from this area. They're going to be coming all in. So you want to watch out there, because they can really easily spawn trap, but I'll talk about that later. Alright, 3, when are you going to spawn here? Okay, ladies and gents, 3 most probably. Once again, when they have A flag and B flag, they're probably going for C flag, so really be careful there, because 3 means you're essentially getting fudged up the bumhole. You're losing a lot. So they're going to be coming from A, going to be here in those little head glitching spots, head glitching you, so you can't come out. They're coming from B, they're going to be charging you up the stairs. You got to watch out for 3, alright? 4, alright. Boys, when are you going to spawn at 4? 4 is quite a nice one, actually. You're going to probably spawn at 4 when they have C. They might have B, but it depends. They might have B, but they will definitely have C. So 4, watch out. They're gonna be coming. You're probably gonna be the one that's attacking if you're spawning at 4, unless they have C and B. Then you're gonna be being attacked. Okay, 5, ladies and gents. When are you gonna spawn at 5? You're gonna spawn at 5 when they have C, maybe B. And sometimes if you have C and you're losing it, and then you can capture A. So what you want to do with 5 is, I'll tell you later. But yeah, so they're going to be coming in from C, they're going to be coming in from there, they're going to be going for B. With 5, that's mostly a defensive, like a defensive spawn. The game is telling you that we're about to lose B, freaking protected, you asswipe. Sorry. But anyway, 6, okay, 6 boys, beautiful place to defend B. You're probably going to spawn there. They're going to be coming for A, and a little bit for B. Not really for B, but they're going to be mostly coming from C. They're going to be going for A, so you want to watch out there. Alright, and finally, 7, ladies and gents. You're going to be spawning at 7. Probably when you have C, almost definitely actually. You might have B, maybe not, and they will have A. So with 7, it's the games that are telling you, go get B, or the games that are telling you, come on, this is your chance, go freaking take down some SAS soldiers spawning over there. But yeah, boys, that is the spawns. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hello people, it's you with Headset on Gammacup. Okay, we're back, boys and girls. Alright, so how are you going to want to run the initial movement of the map? Okay, now this is if you spawn at the SAS spawns. This is what you're going to want to do. Alright, you're going to want to run up here with whatever gun you deem necessary. I will tell you some good classes towards later film, but chuck the portable radar over there. Take this glass down, and then you got a nice little viewpoint. Now I know this seems very obvious and a lot of you already do it, but it works fantastically. Now if you don't want to be a little camping scrub nub, you can do this. I advise this if you like rushing. Now you're going to want to chuck a C4 there. Takes out 1 probably. Takes 1 down there, because they usually sit here. And then you want to just keep on moving down and continuously taking down enemies. So that's how I'd move SAS spawn. Alright peoples, we're back. Okay, now how would you run the Spetsnaz initial spawn movement? Alright, there's 2 ways. I don't know, take whichever one you think is better. Alright, now this one you move through the window, coming up here. Now you're probably going to want an accurate weapon. Chuck a portable radar over there, always down there. Then maybe a C4 and strafe the enemy down. Alright, now that's the 1. Now here's the second, boys. Alright, you want to come up same way, except instead of going through that window, you just go right down here, chuck a C4. There's almost always someone there. Chuck a portable radar now, and then there's almost always going to be someone here. So you got a double kill right off the bat, and then you want to just get on these couches and then take down a few enemies. So that's how I do the initial spawns, boys. Hello peoples, okay, back with Headset. Alright, now we're going to show you which way to move from the spawn points. Alright, let's say you spawn at spawn point 1. Now that way is the way you should move, but let's just go through why you don't want to move through this way. Alright, this way, if you move through, basically, they're going to probably have B. You're going to get mowed down the second you leave here. They might be there. The second you get out here, you're going to get mowed down from there, everywhere. So you just do not want to go there. Not enough cover at all. Alright, now let's keep moving, boys and girls. Alright, now if you go this way as well, also, usually they're trying to go for C, so you're not going to get much cover there either. You're going to get mowed down once again. This way, the ideal way. This way is the way you want to go. This way, you got cover from air support beautifully. It cannot touch you, and there is usually friendlies in here. So, you want to keep moving out here. Be very cautious here, and you're going to want to mow down individual enemies coming in from A flag, and hopefully your teammates will cover this side, and then the escalators are they're a cinch. So yeah, boys, that's one. Okay, boys, now we're at spawn point 2. How do you want to move? Okay, spawn point 2, essentially the same thing. Two open, just right. It's Goldilocks and the three bears, except with COD. Alright, so same thing, boys, and the only difference is this one's closer. So you prefer to spawn at 2 rather than 1, because you're getting into the action much faster, and that's, of course, what you want to do. So yeah, boys, that's 2. Alright, boys, now what do you do when you spawn at 3? Alright, this is what you guys want to do. Alright, now 3 is essentially the same thing. I know this seems very repetitive, but some of you need to know this. Now 3, you can move this way. Yes, correct. But the thing is, when you spawn at 3, you may or may not have C. That's the most vital information I can give you. So, when you don't have C, what do? You go right back and get it if you're the supportive player. So you just want to take C, defend it. Now the only thing with C, if you're coming down to take C, make sure you have a teammate with you, because otherwise you're going to get mowed down like grass. Now, if you just want to go for kills, you know the drill. Go this way, hold this area. It's freaking brilliant. And then when you're sure there's no enemies in A, take A. And then, yeah, that's how you guys should be running around the map. It's a giant circle. I've told you this before, but yeah. So yeah, guys, that's 3. Hello, peoples. Okay, we're back. Alright, now we have just spawned at 4. What do? Alright, now we don't want to move up to A, because usually they're doing exactly what I told you guys to do, which is sitting in there and waiting for me to come out. So, what you want to do is you want to get to cover the fastest. Now, that is the typical option, but you're probably going to get bum-jacked. So, you want to get into here, and you want to just take up the normal stance of protecting B flag, and then if A flag is under attack, just take up this little couch, and you're taking them down. So, that's how I would play it 4. Alright, boys, now we're at spawn point 5. Now I know they're very similar to 4, but it still is a different spawn point. Alright, so what you want to do, once again, you want to go here, but with spawn point 5, if you really want to rush, you can just run up here, try and be a MP7 hero, a PP9 hero, whatever you want to be. But yeah, that is rushing, but I do highly recommend still that you go into that building and you take people down the good old-fashioned way of behind cover. So yeah, boys, that's how I would play 5. Okay, boys, we're almost there. We're at 6. How would I play 6? Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, like I already showed you, you come from here from 4 to 5. Now, if you're spawning at 6, they're mostly going to be attacking like shit from over there to get to A. So you want to defend A as much as you can, but you also want to be wary of B. So basically, I'm telling you guys right now, not what you would move, but how you would defend 6. So basically, 6, perfect spot. You got a teammate here. You got a teammate here. You should have 2 teammates here, and I know that these guys won't be covered when they're shooting here from that angle, but your friends here should be covering you well enough that you will not get shot. So yeah, this defending 6 is a lot of teamwork, but I promise you, if you do it right, you will get those enemies, you will get that mob, you will get whatever you want. So yeah, boys, that's 6. Alright, boys, finally 7. We went in a whole circle just to get to this darn spawn point. Alright, now how would I move? Now I know you're thinking, oh no, it's just gonna go that way again. No, frankly, this is what happens. Well, usually when you spawn here, it's kind of the game is kind of telling you, go to B, capture B. Well, I'm not going to listen to the game. I'm going to semi-listen to the game. So basically, I'm going to be defending B. So even if it's not mine, I'm still going to be defending it. So I'm not going to capture it, even if it's the enemies. I'm just going to be sort of looking over it, making sure that enemies aren't in the area. And then once it is clear, then I will capture B. But when the game spawns you here, it's essentially telling you either go B and capture it, or go up these escalators and take enemies out in this giant room. So you've got 2 options there. Personally, it depends on the situation. If there's air support, don't go out to B. If there's air support, go this way. If they're really good, I would probably recommend, like, if you really want to win the game, go capture B. But if you really want to do want to get some kills, then you're probably going to want to come here with some teammates. The good thing about going to B is you don't really need teammates. But, yeah, boys, that is how I would move 7, and those are all the movements of the map. So, wait, let's get to the next topic. Okay, boys, back with headset. Alright, now we're going to show you guys how to spawn trap. Booyah! Alright, boys, basically, the spawns all are in sync with a particular flag. So, 1, 2, 3, and 7 are in sync with C. 4, 5, and 6 are in sync with A. There's a little bit less spawns at A. That's why C is such a good place to spawn trap. But I'm going to show you both. Alright, now ladies and gents, I'm going to show you the most viable options for spawn trapping either one. So the most viable one for C flags, there's a few. Firstly, here. You want a guy here that's really good. Like, this guy has to be very good. Like, if you're going to do it, your aim needs to be on as shit, man. You need to have an LMG with a lot of ammo because they will be streaming out from there. Now, how you're asking, but if I just do there, won't they come out from here? Yes, they will. That's why you want to be behind this, because they're going to come out from here. Hopefully, you'll be fast enough to take them down. And this spot, look, I don't know. Like, there is a lot of places you can spawn trap them, but this spot, you might just want to sit here with a friend. With one guy here, one guy over there, and then one guy here. But the best one to use is probably here. You'll get a lot of enemies there. And the other best one to use is, of course, the natural one here. Now, this you've blocked them in C flag from just doing that. They cannot get out of their spawn. They're gonna stream out again and again. So just remember, this and that are your best options for spawn trapping. Now, this, if you're gonna stand here, you need to be really, like, your aim needs to be turned on. If you're gonna go over there, you have cover. You're okay. But those two are the best options. And if you really do want a full spawn trap, you can sort of sit here or sit behind there, and you'll just take them down. But the thing is, you cannot get stressed. You just need to stay calm. Your aim needs to be a little bit on, but you need to have fast reactions. So that's the best tips I can give you guys for spawn trapping C. So yeah, boys, that's how I would spawn trap C. Alright, boys, back. Now we're spawn trapping A. As I told you, there's only two real spawns. There's spawn points that are different, but I'm showing you how to trap the whole spawn itself. Now, how do you trap A? A is a bit harder. Firstly, there's less spawns. Secondly, it's a little bit easy to defend, but there's still a way to do it. Alright, now, ladies and gents, they're going to be coming out from here, here, and over there. That's the main way. So that's the only ways, actually. So B, this thing is it's quite hard to spawn trap. Essentially, what you want to do here, you can just literally, this is really fine, but you want to watch out from there. So this is a good place to stand. I don't know, you want a pretty fast weapon, an M4A1, an MP7, I don't know, things like that. But also needs to be a little bit accurate. So M4A1 is pretty good. So yeah, you just want to stand here, watch out from up there, because they will come up from there after they realize that you're there. But yeah, you've got some good cover. You've got a giant tree. You can just prone when you need to. Chuck a portable radar over there. You're fine. You're set. Now, this spot is the spots that hard. You don't have much cover here, and they have a lot of cover there. So with B flag, what I recommend is you just sitting here. Is actually a fantastic spot. Like, you have, look at this. You have a freaking wing in front of you. You're covered, mate. You're covered. And you can just take them down, but make sure you don't let them run. You need the first shot. Like, you literally need to take every shot you can the second they get out of there. Now, once again, A flag is all right to spawn trap because you will be able to call in air support, and that will inflict some heavy damage. Now, A flag also, this is the only other alternative they have to get out of their little spawn trap. Now, how are you going to block them completely? It's going to be a death trap. You're going to be prodding right here with your little friend and a little friend in here. The best one is probably in here, but then they can flank you a little bit. So that's why your little friend should take them out. And possibly, if you did want, you could just sit here. Now, the best tip I can give you for spawn trapping is do not cap their flag. Leave them alone. Do not move from the places I've told you. Those are like the best ones. They will always work. So yeah, guys, this is Hesitate. And that's how I would spawn trap A. Okay, boys, alright, one last tip just for spawn trapping. A lot of people have actually asked me what you do when you have A and C and they have B. Now, and they're meant to be spawning at B. Now, the reality is the game's actually too smart to do that because it knows B will always be the fight. Everyone is always going for B. And that's just, it's dumb to spawn your B because you will get raped. Now, what the game does, it spawns you, if you have A and C, it will spawn, if the majority of your troops have just capped A, it will spawn your enemies at C, and you're going to lose C almost immediately. So, basically, the best tip, do not cap A and C. The best tip I can give you for spawn trapping is if you want to spawn trap, let them have A or C. You take B and A or B and C, and then you just do what I told you. You get in those nice little spots with cover, and you take them down. But never, try to never. I know, even I've so many times, I've had A and C, and I've been telling my friends, what the hell, dude, don't cap A and C. They're just like, oh, dude, it's fine, we'll just spawn trap at B. And I'm like, oh, facepalm. But yeah, honestly, the best choice is to leave A or C, and just take B. B is the key, and another base point. So A or C. But yeah, boys, that's spawn trapping. Okay, boys, now this is going to be very contradictory, very contradictory, but I am known for that. Well, we're actually showing you guys how to prevent being spawn trapped. Now, I know all of you guys are pros, you're going to freaking rape your enemy, but just in the case that you do get spawn trapped, this is how you want to prevent it. Now, being good at this game is all about winning gunfights. Now, I know that that's going to sound really bad, and everyone's going to go, oh, Hesitate, you suck, bro, you're not playing the objective, bro. Frankly, look, this game, they wouldn't put guns in this game if they didn't want you to kill people. So, this game is all about winning gunfights. How do you win gunfights? I'll tell you about that. I'll go into detail about that later, but you want to have cover. So basically, if they're spawn trapping you at A, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna be there. You leave them. They can fine. If you might end up losing this game, but that doesn't mean that you have to die 50 times and lose the game anyway. What you're gonna do instead is come on, bring it, bitch, bring it. Tell your whole team, hold the position. Do not move out. You might lose the game. Fine. That's inevitable. If they're spawn trapping you, then they are good players. They know what they're doing. So don't be like disheartened that you're losing by like 50 points. But just because you're losing by 50 points does not mean you run out and you try and cap B flag, because I guarantee you they are set up well. They will kill you. So what you want to do? You want to protect. You're gonna be here. Your friend's gonna be here. You're gonna be. Come on, bitch. What you doing? What you got? What you got, motherfucker? You're gonna be standing here, taking them out. You got maybe a friend. This guy's probably gonna be the suicidal lamb, but you got a friend here. He's just proning, taking out individuals. Look, the Frank thing is, MW3 is all about winning gunfights, and a lot of people will say, but what about the objective? I don't want to lose the game. If they are spawn trapping you, your team is probably not so great. Like that, I'm just being honest with you guys. You probably do not have much of a chance to win the game. Like, if you do win the game, it'll be from you running out again and again and losing like 50 times, like being killed 50 times. And trust me, your KD is not gonna like that. You will see, like, I don't know. It's just, if you're a very objective player, do that. But if you don't, if you do want to survive, if you want to sort of get the value for your money, then you do just want to sort of lock down A. Like, I don't mean camp, because camping this is the definition of camping. Oh, hey, you wanna just come into my line of sight? Yeah, but no, it's not camping. It is locking down. If they're spawn trapping you, it's not camping. Like, if you have the choice to and you sit in an area, then it's camping. But honestly, this is holding your flag. You cannot go out there because you will just get raped. And everyone will call you a camper. But then you just say, oh, hey, dickhead, how about you don't spawn trap me? So yeah, guys, honestly, that is the best way to prevent being spawn trapped. And even if you do have an extra player, if you're playing ground war or something, you can have a nice little guy here, just in case they tend to prone and try and cap A. But yeah, boys, that is how to prevent spawn trapping A. So behind this Humvee, up there, in there, 2 guys in there, 2 guys out here, 1 guy over there, and 1 guy out there. That's perfect. 6 players. If you're with a good team, you will get some kills. You will make them regret spawn trapping you. So that is how to prevent being spawn trapped at A. Okay, boys, now let's do how to prevent being spawn trapped at C. Now, C is a death trap. C, you will spawn. There are so many spawns here that the enemy is just going to be shelling you, killing you, C4ing you, everything-ing you, which sounds a bit bad. But anyway, this is how you do it. Now, they're going to be here, right? So, once again, you are going to have to deal with losing the game, possibly, because they're going to spawn trap you like little dickheads. So, what you want to do, defend C as much as possible. Do not let them come in. If they want to come here, bring it on. Come on. You're going to head glitch here. Perfect spot, literally. Throw a little, portable radar here. If there's a lot of them coming, C4 it. Just, oh, whoops, I killed you. Sorry, mate. But yeah, honestly, you just sit here. You can even sit here, and you just take down the individuals. Now, whew. This one is a bit hard, but they don't have an advantage either. It's a long alleyway. No one has the advantage here. It's pretty good. There is a small advantage there, but you can deal with that if you have your aim on. So basically, here what I recommend doing is you might just want to prone here and wait for them to come. You will take them down. And for this spot, it's actually... this one's a bit hard, but still, you will always have the advantage because no matter how fast they come in here, and no matter how good their aim is and reflexes, you will always have that first aim down sight and the first shot off at them. They might have the first shot, like, fair enough. But their shot will be like this. and your shot will be more like, oh hey mate, oh damn you died. But honestly, for C is a real bitch to both defend and when you're being spawn trapped there. So honestly, try not to be spawn trapped at C. You do want to get out of there, but that doesn't mean you become the sacrificial lamb. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Like, think about it. Think about it before you get spawn trapped. If you know you're playing with spawn trapping dickheads, try and cap B as much as possible. But do not risk your life all the time for it. Like, don't just go, oh, look, I know they have 17 snipers there, but there's like a slim chance that they'll all miss their shots and I'll capture B in 30 seconds. But yeah, like, honestly, guys, don't waste a life. That's the only thing that's the best tip I can give you for how to prevent being spawn trapped. So once again, here, good spot. Here even, if they're pushing really far, you can even get here. Here is just, you know, no one has the advantage here really. You just want to sort of prone there and then have the first shot at them. And here is really quite fantastic. Just want to sit here, and if they even kill that guy, you can have like a little backup guy here. So C is once again, it's really hard to defend. You can do it though, and the best tip I can give you, once again, like really the best tip for how to prevent being spawn trapped in general. Like, I will try and give as many tips in following videos for the specific map, but in general, it's just don't be the lamb. Don't be the sacrificial lamb. Don't walk out there thinking all of them will miss their shots, guys. Don't worry, I'm like untouchable. Don't walk out there thinking that. Come on, logic, guys. But yeah, that is how to prevent being spawn trapped. Alright, boys and girls, alright, we're on our final bridge. Come on, we're crossing it, we're almost there. Alright, now how do we, what's the final bridge? I'm telling you guys which class to use. Alright, now I know this might be a bit patronizing, but still, this is the class I believe is the best. If you trust me, use it. If you don't, I'm sorry. But anyway, so let's alright, I've made this conclusion about this map. It's a pretty obvious one. This map is a medium range map. It is honestly, like, even in the freaking game setup, it tells you a good medium ranged map for wanking. No, joking. But still, it is actually a medium ranged map. There is no long encounters. There is some, but it's like it's rare. And the short range encounters, you make up for them with the guns I'm about to tell you. Alright, so alright. Basically, I separated this into two classes. Pick whichever one you feel, and I don't mean to be condescending in any way. I've labeled them noob and pro classes. Now, alright, this is what I'm gonna draw a line at. If you've gotten a lot of AC-130s, pick the pro class. If you've never gotten an AC-130 or have only gotten one, or maybe never gotten a Reaper, or I've only gotten like 3 or 5, then go with the noob class. I don't mean to be slack, but I'm literally trying to help you guys as much as possible. I'm telling you the class that would get you better faster. So let's start with the noob class. What do we got for you guys? Alright, with the noob assault class, this is what we got for you. If you want to run assault, once again, this map is a medium map, so this is why I've picked the guns I have picked. Now, if you want to run assault and you think you're a bit newbie, then if you want to get a bit better, then this is the class I recommend. MP7 silencer, extended mags, FMG9 Kimber. Look, sorry, but that's just the one that's good, FMG9 Kimber. So, but anyway, C4, portable radar. Now, the reason I recommend C4 and not Semtex is because you need to get better with C4. People really do need to get better with C4, and I will do an actual video on C4, but later. Anyway, sleight of hand, hardline, steady aim, UAV, predator missile, and assault helicopter. Now, that is the assault class for noobs, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I will show you guys the next one. Alright, boys, back. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the pro variant of assault. Okay, now this is sorry once again, but I really am just trying to help you guys the fastest way. So, now if you think you're a pro, you think you're a top shit man, I'm so cool, I don't need no MP7, then I'm going to recommend the M4A1Y because it's got a fast fire rate. It's similar to the MP7, but also it's pretty damn accurate at medium. It's almost perfect at medium ranges. So let's see what class I'm using, ladies and gents. Well, you got the MP4A1 with impact. Now, a lot of you are going to go like, no, hesitate, why are you using impact, you idiot? Well, this map has actually a lot of obstructions, some that you're going to want to shoot through a lot of the time. Like, I know I could name like at least 5 like, right now, but just to save time I won't. But anyway, so you're going to want M4A1 silencer, impact, Scorpion Akimbo, C4 because it's awesome, portable radar, sleight of hand, quick draw, steady aim. Now, why quick draw and not assassin or other things? because quick draw, it really does help, and if you're a pro, you should not be camping. Like, that's honest. And assassin is a bit of a campy perk. I did use it in a lot of videos previously, but yeah, if you're gonna be moving around a lot, which you should, like not too much, but you guys know that quick draw is a really good perk to use sometimes. But if you want, you can swap out quick draw for assassin, but that's personal choice. And kill streaks, once again, I did say this in a kill streak video. You want to use kill streaks that are good for the map. So UAV, Predator Missile, and Assault Drone I thought were just fantastic for this map. But yeah, boys, that's the Assault class that I think pros should use. So yeah. Alright, boys, now we're on Specialist! Woo! Yeah, okay, now we're doing Noob Specialist. Once again, please don't take this as like an insult. I really don't mean to be slack. It's just, yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys. Alright, so anyway, well, what a noob's gonna be using? You saw the FMG9s, oh well. But anyway, this is what noobs I would recommend using, because it is just a good class in general to use for specialists, if you're going for a mob, whatever. But yeah, here's the class, ladies and gents. Noob Specialist. MP7 silencer, extended mags. Why extended mags? Because extended mags is actually very useful. Rapid fire, I hope a lot of you know, is not that great. It's not. FMG9 Kimbos, C4, portable radar. Once again, you need to get used to the C4, boys and girls. Sleight of hand, quick draw, steady aim, and you can swap out quick draw for hardline, but I recommend using quick draw because it is a really good perk. But especially when you're going for a mob. And then extreme conditioning, because you do want to run around a lot. Like, honestly, don't camp. And then assassin, because you want to stay away from radar but still run around. And then blast shield, because I know a lot of you will encounter dead man's hand, faggots, and a bunch of that shit. But yeah, so that's my noob specialist class, boys. Alright, boys, now we're at the pro specialist. What have I got? The P90 for you. Oh yeah. Alright, now look, I know there is guns that are better for getting mobs with, but this is if you're like a pro and you're tired of that MP7 bullshit. You're tired of, dude, I get 50 mobs a day with that gun. Come on, give me some challenge. This is your challenge, boys. P90, it's a good gun. Come on. It's not newbie by any sense of form. It's not like I classify newbie as overpowered, and overpowered I classify as a gun in its category that can compete easily with guns outside of its category. So for example, submachine guns should not be able to compete with sniper rifles, and the MP7 does. So but anyway, let's not babble too much about that. Let's talk about this class. Alright, what you got? What you got, Hesitate? P90, silencer, rapid fire. Why rapid fire? Because rapid fire, it may not help that much, but you have a giant magazine, so it doesn't matter. You're not going to waste that magazine before you kill at least like 3-4 guys. But anyway, you got Scorpion, Akimbos, pretty on newbie, C4, fantastic, portable radar, fantastic, sleight of hand, hardline, steady aim. Now why do I recommend hardline for you guys? It's because you all know that like you can like you want those assist kills, and it's like it's not a thing saying that you guys can't get kills. It's just the pros tend to not mind not starting with good perks. Like pros can start off with freaking scavenger and like with extreme conditioning with blind eye as their first perk, and they'll still get that mob. But yeah, boys, I do recommend this class. Check it over again. But yeah, that is the class I recommend for pros on specialist. Okay, boys, now finally we're on to the support. Now I only did make one class for this because the pros they just like going for mobs. They can't be bothered getting those support. So alright. Well, this is just more like a general support. I did call it noob support, but don't take any offense from that. It's more just like a general support tip. Okay, now, support's all about getting, helping your team win the game, essentially. So, what I did is, I got the things, I took the kill streaks and the class that would most scare your enemy, that would most delay them, that would most just screw around with them, because that's what you want to do with support. Support's like a fun class, but it also really does help, it also really does help with getting winning the game. So let's take a look at the class I was using. Alright, noob support, sorry for that. It's more just a general support. But alright, so I'm using the MP7 silencer and rapid fire because you will get kills with that class. Like there's no point using a gun that's gonna not get you kills, because then you're not helping your team at all. There's no point being a hero and taking out like a P99 pistol and then say, oh, see, I'm not a noob, I'm using a P99. Because, honestly, it's support's about helping your team. So, well, it should be. FMG9 Akimbo, look, like, I know there's going to be a lot of criticizing, but come on. If you want to help your team, you want to get those kills, you want to get those kill streaks up in the air. C4, portable radar, sleight of hand, quick draw, and steady aim. Now those, because they're just pretty damn good perks. Dead Man's Hand, look, that's just sort of a fun one. I thought I'd throw it in because it might get you that last kill. It gets you a kill almost always. But yeah, it's good. And then the kill streaks, the most important. Advanced UAV, Stealth Bomber, and EMP. Now why? Firstly, Advanced UAV gives your teammates the edge always. They will know exactly where the enemy's heading, like live. There's no delay. Well, there is a delay, but it's not much, and it's perfect for your team. Stealth Bomber scares the shit out of the enemy. If they're all in B, you kill them. That gives your team, like if they're defending B really well, for example, like some random map. Alright, if they're defending A on this map, and you stealth bomb that area, then your team can just run in, capture A, and they're like, oh shit, no, damn Stealth Bomber. You've just helped your team. You might have helped your team win the game just from that single Stealth Bomber. And finally, EMP. EMP, we all know it's freaking fantastic. Well, when you're using it, but they cannot call in kill streaks. They cannot have red dot. They can't use their electronics. They can't shoot down friendly kill streaks. Your friend wants a chopper in the air and they're using stingers. Call in that EMP. They can't use their stingers. That you're getting killed by that red dot fag or the ACOG person with the sniper. Oh well, ACOG's gone. Sorry, mate. Or just in general, if they can see very well, then you EMP, they're blurry as shit, man. So honestly, it is a really disruptive class, this one. Like it scares the enemy. It helps your teammate and mates, and it scares them. They're actually shitting their pants if you run in there with FMG9s, and then you call in like and then you're in Dead Man's Hand, and then like you call in a Stealth Bomber. So it is a really scary class to use, so I do recommend it if you're going against guys that have pissed you off the previous rounds. You just want to go like, oh yeah bro, come on, oh yeah, I'll totally play fairly the next round. You just whip out this class, you kick their ass. So yeah guys, that has been my overview of Arkaden. Woo, yeah, clap, hesitate, no, not really, but anyway, that is my overview of Arkaden, however you call it. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something, and just a few quick tips. Just to remember, very good ones. To spawn trap, you always want to have cover, and do not cap the flag you are spawn trapping at. Just wait for them to come out. That's what you all need to understand. How to not be spawn trapped, how to prevent it. You just want to hold the area. Like, do the opposite of what they want you to do. Just piss them off royally. Even if you can't win that particular game, piss them off. It's worth it, trust me. Finally, the classes and the classes. Think about the map. This map's mostly medium range, so I use a medium range weapon. Get whatever the map is, if it's long range, if it's medium range, close range, adapt your class to that. That's the best tip I can give you. And same with the kill streaks. This has a lot of buildings. That's why I told you guys use assault drone in the pro perks, variety. And then assault helicopters okay, attack helicopters okay, because it will kill a few of the guys that get out of their cover. And the spawns go back to the beginning. But yeah. So yeah guys, this has been my overview of Arkaden. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something. And this is Hesitate signing out, boys. See ya.